This video is a happy video. This video is going to have me give some type of advice. Um, People living with illness, they don't need sympathy. They don't need no kind of sympathy from nobody. They might not tell you, but I'm telling you now. Don't feel sorry for somebody that's going through something that is threatening their life. Don't feel sorry for them. You need to give them encouragement, faith, but never sympathy. They don't need your sympathy. They already trying to avoid giving sympathy to themselves. So what I want to just advise family and friends that know somebody with an illness is to check up on them. Check how they doing. Ask them if they need anything. Ask them if, hey, if you got something you want to talk about it with me. Just if you know somebody that live with an illness and you see what they go through, doctor's appointment, being sick, medication, mood swings, they might cut off their social life for a little bit. They might stop talking they might not talk as much. They might stop doing something they was recently involved in, like a club or something, or stop going to church, or anything like that. Just talk to that person. Because I know I done been through my share. Um, I'm thankful for my family. I love my family. They give me a lot of motivation. A lot. And I think that's another reason why I just want to inspire. Because the stuff that I done been through, if it wasn't for my family and my friends and myself getting my mind stronger, I don't know where I'll be right now. Because it's been, ever since I got fired from Con, I've been unemployed. But I've been employed under the table. But even with those employed jobs, I worked two, three of them at a time, just to get the amount that I need to at least cover two bills. It's under the table. So it wasn't a lot, but it was enough, and I was thankful for that. And sometimes I had to quit working though because I got sick. So I didn't have no money. One thing I've learned to adapt to is being broke. Being dead broke. Um, but I'm used to it now. I'm honestly used to it. And when I tell my friends and my family that I'm doing okay, I am. Something might hurt, but I'm doing okay. And I have the people that I know that are mentally strong or stronger than me, mentality wise. I know who I can call and I can just cry to and just talk about with and just get it off my chest because that's what I really need. Everybody going through something just needs somebody to listen to them. Don't give me no advice back. Don't be like I'm sorry, love, or I'm sorry, this and that and that. Nah. I don't want to hear all that. Just be like, look, pray, pray, pray. Blessings go up. Praise go up, blessings come down. You should tell yourself that every day. Because I know with everything that I've gone through within these last few months, not being able to drive, which means I can't work, which means I'm broke. I just been stuck in the house, really. Like, I had a few friends that would come pick me up, take me out to eat, or take me to do something, and it was cool. I thank God for that, and I thank them for that. You know what I mean? It's good to have friends like that, and that's what people need. If you know somebody that's sick or just they feel good one day and then they feel bad the next day that they feel good, take them out. They want company. Everybody needs company. Like living with my lupus and my RA and possibility of seizures, I don't let it get to me. You gotta be strong. You gotta hold on. You gotta tell yourself that you're gonna make it. It's not gonna break you. You are undefeated, and you gotta strive for the best. You gotta get up and gonna wanna want the best for yourself. And you gotta use your resources that are gonna help you. Um, People need to give each other encouragement, and I'm not just talking about encouragement in just a health situation. I'm talking about encouragement in anything. Um, I feel that when somebody is going through something, such as being sick, for instance, um, they don't want to see their loved ones sad and crying around them, and that's the truth. I don't want to see my dad crying around me. I don't want to see my mom crying around me, or I don't want to see that bad face. Don't be happy. You gotta stay happy for them, cause they not happy themselves. Deep down inside, they are not happy. They might look happy. They might be talking, have a little bit of energy to move, but deep down inside, they're not happy. That's why if you go visit somebody in the hospital, or even if your loved one or your friend is at home sick in the bed, and you go see them, smile. It would really mean a lot to see them, to have them see you smile. 'Cause if they can't smile, they know they can see you smile, and that really means a lot. It really do. And having a good conversation, and just ignoring everything that's happening at that moment with them. It took a lot of faith, and it took a lot of time for me to get a closer relationship with God. I, I I had already had a close relationship with God, but it's stronger now. I pray every day. I stop and think about something, and I just remember how grateful I am to actually come this far. Because I could have given up a long time ago. I really could have. And I want to encourage people, even the younger kids, to the teenagers and young adults. I want to be able to talk to y'all and challenge myself to be able to help you and to be able to get you up and moving around again. So if you know somebody with an illness that just feel like they want to give up and they don't want to do anything because they have osteoporosis or they have lupus or they have arthritis or they have leukemia or they have something, they have some type of illness and they just feel like they just gotta lay around all day and not do nothing when their health is A1 and they have energy to be doing a lot of things. I want to encourage those. I want to challenge myself to make an improvement in their lives, to make them believe that, or to help them realize more so that they can do anything that they want. They can, even if it takes 30 minutes, that's all they can do, and then go lay back down or go mope around, that's fine. Because 30 minutes is better than nothing than what they were doing before. And eventually that 30 minutes is going to turn into 3 hours. 3 hours is going to turn into a day. A day is going to turn into a routine. And when I say it's going to turn into a routine, they probably have the energy to get up every day and go to work. Get up every day and go hang out with a friend, go get something to eat or go to a movie or do something. And I want them to not be scared. Because I know I was scared, but I'm not scared anymore. And when I say scared, I'm talking about dying. And that's just straight up to the point where you gotta accept it. It is whatever you living with, it can kill you. But God has a path for everybody. How he gonna take you out this world is based on him. Um, like me, I could be driving and boom, somebody hit me and I just died. Or I could just be at home one day and then have a stroke and pass away. Or I could just be out with some friends laughing and then I just have a heart attack. Or I could be swimming and forget how to stroke and I just drown. So what I'm trying to say is I don't want the person living with the disability, the illness, to believe that their illness is going to be the way that they die. No, you can't think like that. I know plenty. I'm not gonna say I know plenty of people, but I've had my share of knowing family members or friends who had something. Probably three of them I've known that had something and died another way other than their health. So I don't want anybody to be scared. Cause my lupus can kill me. It can kill me. Affecting my organs, it can definitely kill me. Um, but I'm not scared. And I want to encourage those to realize that all they have to do is just keep themselves healthy, surround themselves around positive people. You have to surround yourself around positive people. You got to keep your stress level down. Find alternative ways to do something and take a hot bath or go for a walk or cook or something. Something that makes you happy, you do it when you are stressed out. Um, I like to write and I like to do a lot of research. And I just recently started reading a lot too, which is weird. But I do a lot of research. So I guess when I do my research, I find other topics that are interesting. Um, so I write a lot. And with that being said, I'm writing a book. Um, the book is going to be something almost like my video, but it's going to go more into my life event, my obstacle, how I've overcome those obstacles, and more advice. And any other topic that I can think of at the time. I have started it. Um, I'm proud of myself. I'm also nervous. It might take me 6 months. It might take me a year to write it, but I'm doing it. And the hardest part I think is going to be is publishing it. Cause I have no. Let's just say I've been doing research on it, but like I said, people just need encouragement and faith, and never sympathy. You don't want to feel sorry for someone when they're sick. Cause when you feel sorry for someone when they're sick, it just make them feel like, oh damn, like I ain't never gonna get better now if you feeling sorry for me. Because obviously they can see that they're sad, and then when you see them sad, it just make you feel like your healing process is gonna take even longer, and that's not right. So I just want to encourage people that when you get diagnosed with something, you walk up into that office, that doctor come out and say you have colon cancer. You got to think in your mind, okay, boom, what's next? What I got to do? What can I do, or what do I need to do to improve my health? What can I do? What kind of treatments do I have to get on? Medication? What's next? What can I expect from having this now? I don't want I don't want people to just be in the office and break down crying and just think that their life is over, because it's not. You just got to find the right doctor. Surround yourself around positive people, like I said, and just keep moving. If you don't like how something feels, tell your doctor. If you don't like how something feels when you do it, such as activity around the house or something, then tell yourself that okay, I can't do this no more, and something like that. But you gotta pray. You gotta want to pray for yourself, and you have to pray good. God listens. He's always listening. I'm not gonna sit here and really use the religion in my video because everybody have their own I guess aspect of that. You know what I'm saying? But I believe in God. I pray. I do. And I thank him every day that I wake up. And I just want to encourage people to you gotta want better for yourself. If you're young and you have this diagnosis with cancer and you're still young and you can still go to school. Go to school. Go to school. Get that education. Even if you have to like switch from going to school, riding the bus, being with your friends to being homeschooled, do it. Your friends will come around and see you. You can still get out and go see your friends on the weekend. Whatever the case may be, go to school. If you want to work, you can work. Go to work. Find a part-time job if you can't work a full-time job. But don't let an illness define you. You are undefeated. You will wake up every day undefeated, and you will strive for nothing but the best. Your illness does not define you at all. And I had to learn that living with my lupus. I had depression one time, bad. It took a lot to get through that. In the times where I was fired from my job, I just laid at home. I cried, because I told them, I was telling my friends, I was like, I don't know what I'm gonna do. I got a car now, I got insurance, I got medication, doctors, everything. And they just took away the one thing that just kept me going, my money. And they broke me down mentally. But with me being fired multiple times from my job because I couldn't hold a job because of me missing work and calling in and telling them that I was gonna be 2 hours late because I needed a nap or something, which was the truth. I need a nap just about every day. I take a nap just about every day. All my friends know I sleep throughout the whole day. I could sleep. I could wake up, go back to sleep, and sleep until the next day. That's just me. That's just one of the side effects from the medication. And then I just feel like when a person is down and out about the pain they're having or about anything, I just want to encourage that the family and friends of that person to take that person out or just sit down with them and listen to them or just hold them and tell them like, look, you got to get together, yo. Like, you can't just break it down like this. You gotta stay strong, pray, think about what's coming next, and be ready for it. You gotta be ready. Because if you don't think about it and when it happens, it just makes it harder for you to get over it. So you gotta be ready. You're a soldier. You gotta fight it. You gotta fight it every day. But every day that you're fighting it, you gotta get up and make improvement. Go to school, go to work, go out with your friends. Like I said, do something. You can still live the life that you want to live. And I also wanted to say that it does make a difference when you're, what can I say? It does make a difference when a person is depressed about something or the person is just tired and don't want to be around other people and things like that. For instance, me, I deactivated my Facebook every now and then just to get away because I don't be wanting to be bothered. I tried to do things and I didn't want to be around my friends. Nothing that is against my friends, but I just didn't want to be around. I didn't want to socialize. And I just stayed home. I slept and I went out here and there, but that was just with the people that I called personally. You know what I mean? Nothing against everybody else, but it's just things that you don't talk about. You just show your actions with it. Like I said, I deactivated my Facebook, stopped talking to a lot of people, but if they hit me up on my cell phone, then I'm like, hey, what's up? I have friends that be checking on me. I do. But it does make a difference when you're depressed and you are antisocial and things like that. It's hard to get out of that and it's hard to get back into the social life sometimes. But right now, with me wanting to do these videos and motivate people and write my book, that's honestly what I probably just be using my Facebook for now. Um, but I just got into the point where I'm back in school. I'll be finished with my associate next spring, and I just want to get done with like now that I'm actually my lupus is in remission. I can get up and move, so I'm taking advantage of it. I'm moving full speed. Get out the way, I'm coming. About to get my associate, and I'm gonna volunteer at the mental hospital, the state hospital. See if I could do that. Get a couple of volunteer hours in my pocket. Um, and then I'll probably be transferring to SFA or UTSA. I don't know yet. Depends on which way I go. I don't know by the end of the summer maybe. And then I'll be starting that fall. Um, but like I say, you just when you get that chance to get up and move around, you got that full blown energy. Take advantage of it. Get out the house, even if you sit in your backyard and just listen to the wind blow. You gotta appreciate. You gotta appreciate that you're still here. You gotta love yourself. You got to. Cause I know I've heard a few people say they hate themselves because they got this and that and the third, but you got to love yourself. You got to understand yourself. so that other people won't have a hard time understanding you. You got to understand that love, trust, encouragement, faith, the list can go on. It takes all of that to remain strong. And I know people can do it. I know you can do it. The next person behind you can do it. Everybody can do it. You just need to write it down. Write down a journal. Like I said, write down your feelings. If you feel like you can't verbally tell your doctor or a friend or something about how you feel, write it down. Write a letter, give it to them, and just wait for a response. Or if you say you don't want no response, let them know. Like, I don't need no advice. I just wanted to let you know how I'm feeling, and boom, that's it. But I just want to say that do not give up. Um, you are more than what you think you can be. You have the full potential. On your bad days, just rest. Get all the rest you can use. Take your medication, call your doctor if you need to. But I just really advise to just love yourself, trust yourself, surround yourself with positive people, and you'll be alright. You gotta keep moving on. You gotta say, okay, I want this. You look at somebody else and they got that, you say, I can get that too. Don't limit yourself to what you can do. With my arm being messed up, with the physical therapy going in, it's just, I don't limit myself. If I can't, I really can't lift my arm above my head. So if I'm doing my hair, I gotta hold my arm. If I'm lifting some dishes up to put them in the cabinet, I gotta reach over and hold my arm. It hurts. And if somebody's handing me something, I gotta move like this. It hurts, but I don't resist from doing it. I do it because the more I force my arm to move, hopefully it will get better. And I don't feel sorry for myself. I don't. I never did, even when I got diagnosed. Like, when I got diagnosed, my mom was with me at the appointment. Then we got home. I sat down on the couch. My dad went to talk to me. He said, okay, you got lupus. So what? Get it together. It does not define you. Straight like that. My dad was straight to the point. And so that day, I just took it to my head saying, I'm a soldier. I got this. It's not going to make me. I'm going to still do what I need to do. And that was finishing school, trying to maintain a job, um, get a positive mind, keep a positive mind. And really, another thing is you want to inform people. If they don't know what you have, tell them. Don't be embarrassed. If they don't know what it is, tell them. Tell them to research it. And honestly, if you're a friend or a family or somebody that you know has a type of illness, research it yourself. So that way, when you're around that person, you can understand what they go through, or you can just understand what they're feeling like at the moment. Don't bring it up, of course, but just go home and do your research about it. And just the next time you talk to the person, say, "Hey, you look good today. You doing good? How you feel?" Something like that. Because when you ask the person how they're feeling, that they look good, they're doing good, you see progress, it makes them keep moving forward. It really does.